Hello, and welcome to this live stream chill Q&A pop-up question, whatever you want to call it. How is everyone today? Let me put this here quickly. Meanwhile, people are joining, and maybe remove that. Awesome. Hello, Priyank, Karpan, Crazy Mad, and Ivan. How are you today? We haven't done a pop-up question stream for a while, so this should be fun. Hey, Sasidaram, how are you? Well, I was better. I don't know. For some reason, I feel very odd. Maybe because of the weather outside. It's kind of cloudy, but at the same time, it's very hot. And I don't know. It's a weird weather, and I feel weird. And I don't have water, which is another weird thing. Hello, Caleb. John. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know these streams, let me put this here. In these streams, you can ask whenever you want, whatever you want, whenever you want it. And also, I'm going to, let me open here another window. I'm going to use straw pool, and we're going to plan some live streams for the following week. You want to win an intro giveaway. Hello, Andri, how are you? John, yeah, sure. So whatever questions you have, please go away. No, go away, go ahead. See, I'm sick today. So no, go away. Go ahead. Okay, that's fun. How long did you take to learn React.js? Probably a couple of months, but I started learning JavaScript first. Learning better JavaScript before I went into React. How do I use RNG places in an Expo app? I don't know. I haven't worked with Expo. Well, I worked once, but it was like 3 years ago. So, I have a question. What software do you use for recording YouTube video? I have OBS, which is like this. This is the software, records the screen, and I have all these thingies here. And you can record. You can stream and you can record. Oh, by the way, this should be like that. Yeah. So it's OBS. There's also Streamlabs OBS, which is, well, a kind of fancier version of OBS. It has all these improvements. I haven't set it up yet, because when I started streaming, Streamlabs OBS wasn't available for Mac. And well, I just got used with OBS, and yeah. How's the situation at your place? I would say it's, well, let's see. It's not going down, it's not going up, it's the same level, sort of. Where's the table? Okay, here. So yeah, 189. It's well, at the same number every day for the past couple of weeks now. We were allowed to go out. We have to wear masks when we go into shops and stuff, but other than that, it's it's okay-ish. Okay, Kapoor, do you remember me? Probably don't. Yeah, probably. Sorry. I lost this giveaway. What giveaway? Not sure. What do you do when there's a bug that refuses to go after trying everything to get rid of? That's an interesting question. Well, when I get stuck, I just, well, now it depends on the, I think, how big the project is, but if it's something smaller, or maybe you can think of it like functionalities, I just delete everything and start from scratch, at least. So at the highest, well, the lowest level, sorry, not highest. So the lowest level possible, I just try to have a refresh sort of things. I remember when I did the 100 days, 100 projects challenge, I started working on an app and I couldn't figure it out. I worked like hours on it. I dropped the project for that day. I just did something simpler, and the next day I restarted from scratch, and I had, well, I took another approach, and that time I was successful. So maybe that will help. Okay, what was your biggest challenge as a developer? Biggest challenge. I don't know. I mean, my challenges are to stay focused. Sometimes what I found to be working for me to be able to stay focused and, I don't know, to keep moving is to have challenges. This is why I did the 100 days, 100 projects challenge. Then when I started on YouTube, I did a 31 days, 31 videos challenge. And I found out that having a public challenge kind of motivated me to keep going. I lose motivation otherwise sometimes. I think this is a struggle for a lot of people. We procrastinate a lot and we need to find ways to motivate ourselves. And challenges for me was and is a way. This is why I'm also planning to have some kind of challenge going on. We'll see. I'm learning React Native, so one day I want to have a live about it. Of course, not today. React Native. Ooh. For React Native, I need to install the things with, to have an emulator, I think they're called. And yeah, I'm not sure that I want to go that way. The channel is mostly focused on web development, so yeah, and I also don't know React Native that well. Hey Aman, I'm doing good. How are you? How can you improve your typing speed? Well, type more. There is this game, type race something. Yeah, Type Racer. We could play. This would be fun. Where you can, increase your typing speed, I think. Although when coding, it's not about, typing like sentences, but rather, you'll type code. So I guess you just have to type more code. But also, I don't think that typing speed is that important in coding, especially. Not sure if you're referring to coding or not. Do you use Sass? I don't. I just write my own CSS and I don't really need Sass. I haven't done any progressive web apps yet. I want to go into it sometimes. What are your thoughts on competitive programming? I never tried it. It's interesting, intriguing. Maybe someday. Yeah. There's a lot of buzz on Flutter and React Native. What do you think about it? I don't know. I've heard a lot of people are asking for me to do Flutter and React Native, but I'm not in the mobile development, so I can't really say. When are you planning the Vue stream? Yeah, so I want to do, let's see, what live streams should we do? And one is Vue. Vue, like, I had a title in mind. Try first time, or let's see, first look. I don't know. Basically, I want to learn Vue because I don't know it, so we could learn together. That could be fun. So that's the stream named, kind of. Okay, is Type Racer multiplayer game? Yeah. We can do one match. Maybe at the end of the stream we can try. Do you have any recommendation for learning statistics and probability in regards to math? Ooh, I don't know. I really don't know. What's the best strategy for the first 5 minutes in AO, Age of Empires 2? I still don't know. Probably just, I don't know. Depends, I think. And there is something you should do for the first 15 minutes, but yeah, I'm still learning. So how's the Tailwind CSS course? I haven't worked on it. I'm planning to start working on it this week. Okay. Yeah, okay. Good luck debugging your code. Can you give us some advice on how to land the first job with no degree? I'd say I don't know if a degree makes a lot of difference. Maybe as the first job. Probably going out of college you have a bigger chance. But nonetheless, you should build a portfolio of projects. You should stick to a path. For example, HTML, CSS, then JavaScript, then learn React, or some kind of a path. So you have some kind of a structure, and then create some projects and apply for jobs. The best way for you to prepare for jobs is to apply and go to interviews. You'll see what questions you'll get. You see what you have to learn better. You see where you lack at, and you'll get better and better. My first interviews were very bad, and the last ones were very good. So, well, you just grow. Learning is the most important thing. Don't worry that much about, well, I say this because I didn't have to worry about money that much because I was alone, kind of, and well, I didn't have family back then. I didn't need to support my family. So if you can, don't worry about salary and money. Worry about more how you should, what's the best way for you to improve, to learn more, and then money will come as a reward if you don't know more and have more experience. But yeah, that's kind of my approach. Maybe for some people it will be different, so don't take it like, I don't know, an absolute path. Okay. Okay, basic to-do app with Tailwind and Vue. I'm staying away of to-dos, but we'll see. Okay, can you give us some? Yeah, I saw that. Are you going to teach JavaScript here? In this stream, you mean? Well, probably not. It will be more of a chilling stream, answering questions. But yeah, we'll have JavaScript, and we had a lot of JavaScript before. Okay, Vue.js, React.js, Next.js for intermediate developer. Depends on the context. Yeah, React context is another topic I want to cover this week. Maybe we can have, oops, why did I click it? What should we cover this week in live streams? Vue.js first look, React context, and maybe some other topics. Something with Next.js or something with Gatsby. We had Gatsby, maybe another Gatsby. Let's write it here. Gatsby.js, another stream. What's the best project to land the React job? There isn't the best project. It's more of a combination. So you think about the business perspective. So they want to hire a React developer, right? They want the React developer to work on some React projects, right? With those projects should bring money inside the company, right? That's the business perspective. So how could you, as a person working on the project, what should you know? That's kind of the idea, right? And then, I think there are a lot of lists of things you should know before, not before necessarily, but things you should know to know in React or even JavaScript to be, I don't know, not sure how to classify this, but for example, you should know how to work with JavaScript DOM, for example, one thing, then work with an API, get data from an API, post data to an API, then work with event listeners, what else? Array methods, probably objects, object methods, string methods, stuff like that. So if you have those covered, and then you can showcase these in different projects, I don't think there are one best project. Maybe it is. Maybe you have a very interesting personal project you worked on and it has all these pieces together. That could work. I thought Next.js and Guest.js is pretty same. The only difference between them is different framework, like Next.js for Vue and Guest for React. Next.js is not for Vue, it's for React. Next.js is for Vue. And yeah, they're pretty similar. Kind of. They have the differences. There was a podcast on Syntax FM about the differences and, well, the similarities, so you can check that out. I'm from Romania. I'm a medical student, want to shift to programming. For which language I should start and how much time should I give this per day? 2 hours or how much? I would say as much as you can, but at the same time, so try to find an amount of time you can stick to. So if it's 1 hour, good. If it's 2 hours, it's good. You should be consistent. So it's like going to the gym. If you go one day to the gym for 8 hours, you won't see much. But if you go 1 hour for multiple days, it will, over time, it will get better, right? It's the same thing with programming. Try to find a schedule which will work for you and yeah, make it as exciting as possible. And as of a language, well, I would say JavaScript. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript. That should work fine. Can I have an example project to do? Yeah, sure. There we have the app ideas repository, which I really need to check the PRs and the issues. Here you have at least, I think, 80 projects ideas. Start with the easier ones and then move up to intermediate ones and maybe to advanced ones. So the sky is the limit. And there are a lot of, there are other lists you can use. Thank you, Abdul. Thank you very much. All right, what other streams you'd like to see this week? I want to stream once a day or at least post once a day. So either stream or video every day, at least from Monday to Friday. I have like 24 videos ready to be published. Well, not exactly, like around 20. Some of them cover different code wars challenges, which I like. I'm not sure how you like those. It's just going to the challenge and solving it. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Some of them have different HTML, CSS, and JavaScript things, so those could be interesting. And yeah, the streams. React suspense. I haven't done it, but sure, more React stuff. I want to look over React, different hooks. I don't know those, and maybe, well, we have context. You can see that 4 of the topics is about, well, 3 out of the 4 topics it's about React mostly. Hey Laurent, how are you? Oh, by the way, let me see the members. I want to give a shout out to the members of the channels. Let's see. All right. Thank you, Marco, Dennis, Ivan, Jeffrey, Jonathan, Tishel, Akash, Nate, Laurent, R, Jack, Yuan, Ishan, Atindra, and Andres for becoming a members. I'm becoming a member, right? Not members. For supporting the channel. I highly appreciate it. For those of you who don't know, you can support the channel and receive special. I think I will remove. Receive special perks. I don't want the unicorn proper anymore, I think. Yeah. Because I will do separately mentoring. So yeah, just remove it. I understand any members. Yeah, sure. We don't have any members there. So that should be good. Hey, Sai, how are you? Ahmed, hello. Okay, so that's done. I have a lot of things. I don't know. I want to have some kind of an application where we can see all the donations. We have the donation jar, but I want them to be on a page, right? That will be a long term. I also want to fix the trivia bot on the Discord channel. And I was thinking of starting the 100 days, 100 projects. Not projects. 100 days, 100. How do you call it? Oh, okay. 100 days of code challenge. Because, well, I want to have a way for people to follow along when they embark on this journey, right? I think the 100 days of code challenge is pretty good. And probably if people can follow along with someone, it will be easier for them. So yeah, let me write it here. Although I won't do it every day, I will do it from Monday to Friday, but it still should be good. Okay, let me create this for now. And yeah, share, copy, go here and vote which one you like. We could probably do all of them, but we'll see. I like coding challenges also. I didn't add those, but maybe that will do on Wednesday on Free Code Camp. So I'm thinking of different ways on how to help developers with my YouTube channel. For now, we have a lot of live streams, which are pretty long. Maybe we can short those. Which is the best creation product that you're proud of? I'm pretty happy about the growth of the channel and on the Twitter account. I think that's one product I'm proud of. What about animation in React using framer motion? Yeah, that could also be interesting. So a lot of React. People want React. Java streams. No, I'm not a Java developer, unfortunately. But if you had a script, then yeah, JavaScript. I started Codos. I'm supposed to find you there. Yeah, we have the Poppers group. If you go to Code Wars, 1 second. So if you go to Code Wars, you can change your clan to be Poppers. And then, well, you'll appear here in the Poppers. Whoa, look at Caleb. Do you have 22,000 honor? That's insane. Yeah, so you will see the clan here, all the Poppers, which is fun. Okay, let's see the result. Yeah. What I want to do. I want to look into React context, I think. Angular. Nah. Which are power trees? I tried Angular about 2 years ago. I didn't like it, so I don't know. Okay, Vue and React context. Uffolent. Cu plăcere. Okay, yeah, so probably React context or 100 days of code. Maybe we can combine the two. I need the structure of the streams, I think. Do you think? TypeScript, yeah, maybe later. Yeah, Ivan doesn't know what he wants. I wanted, yeah, one thing. React with TypeScript. Don't. Don't. I don't like TypeScript that much. Let's see. Yeah, so probably we're going to cover tomorrow React context. But what should we build with React context? I need to look it up. I haven't used it in a while. And the thing with not using things for a while is that you forget. Yeah. Yeah, sure. By the way, for those of you who joined in the meantime, feel free to ask me anything you want, and I'll do my best to answer the questions. Keep in mind that this is my own experience, so might not work. So everyone is different, and the context we are in is different, so someone's experience might not work exactly for you, but at the same time you can learn from its experience, I think. Yeah, so context. Okay, so then we should do context tomorrow and maybe view Thursday. No, Tuesday, right? Yeah, that's the day after tomorrow. TypeScript gang. No. Hey, Bijaya. Thank you very much for your donation. How can I overcome tutorial hell? Learning code. Code. I suggest you think of some projects, maybe use the app ideas repository, and try to build those projects. What I do, even if, so I'm very curious. Those of you who are watching the tutorial, are you also coding or you're just watching the tutorial? Because if you're coding, it's, I think, 5 times better, if not more. Because at the end of the tutorial, you have the code in front of you. You should understand it, and you can change it to improve it, to add new functionalities. And over time, well, let me show you. Yeah. This is my work folder. And you can see in my work folder, I have an old folder which has, look at this. So all of these are projects. And this is a new work folder. I've been working on this year, I think. If you go to 100 days, 100 projects, well, I have 100 projects there. So all of these small projects, each of them highlight different things. And over time, you'll get stronger knowledge and stronger, I think, how should we call it? I said this example with the neurons in the brain and how a field of grass is working. Like if you go once through the field of grass, you can't see the path. But if you go 100 times, then, well, the grass will disappear on that path and you can see clearly where people went through that path, right? It's the same in your brain. So whatever you're walking kind of through that knowledge path, you are strengthening the neurons connection and you'll remember better and it will be easier. If you do context, then you should do use reducer after and then combine them both. Yeah, maybe I'll need your help on that. I'm not an expert on hooks, so I should, well, we'll learn it together. I had to change BC of uni staff, required me to have, okay, not sure what you mean. React Native, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of mobile development. Well, I did React Native for a while, and I did some mobile app in college, but it's not, I like web. It's easier for some reason. All right. So then it's settled. We're going to have React context tomorrow, and then maybe Vue. What games do you like? Well, I play Age of Empires 2 now. I played quite a while. Well, quite a lot, not quite a while. Yeah, that's not good. I should be streaming more. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, if you set the clan to poppers, you will pop up here, probably. Not 100% sure, but you should. I also have the freelance clan because I was in that before, and I don't know how to delete it. I just need to unfollow everyone. Ugh, manual, I think. Are the challenges in difficulty order? Yes, so on Code Wars, if you go to Kata here, I think, you have there are 8 levels, but there are groups. You can see here 8 and 7 Q are the easiest, then 6 and 5, 4 and 3, and 2 and 1. How do you get to the screen with the clan? It's just the homepage. The 100 challenges. No, the 100 challenges was just me doing one project per day, and it was very dependent on, well, if I had time, or I don't know, if I was in the mood to create a bigger project. And I remember I had 2 days coding on my phone because I didn't have a laptop. So wait, are we having a type racer? Yeah. We will. We will have a typing race. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I think that's it. Code Wars. For Code Wars, I want to, as I said, I will post more single videos with only one challenge. I have a couple of them recorded, and other than that, we'll just have live streams. Green or purple, pick one. Hey buddy, how are you? You know the answer. Why are you asking that question? Alright. Okie dokie. We did this. Has anyone that set themselves on the Poppers clan doesn't see themselves on the clan list? Maybe it takes some time to update? Do this site has a dark mode? Oh, it's so bright. How to learn to type faster? I feel my fingers are made of glue. So slow. I don't know if it's that important to type fast, but what I've seen lately is that I've learned my shortcuts on the keyboard. And it helps coding faster, like having multiple cursors sometimes, and selecting all the same occurrences on the page, well, on the VS Code instance, I think. All right, let's see. Can we race with friends? Sure. And let's race. This is a racing game. Typing game. So, yeah, join. Let's see what's going on. I tried to recreate it to the app with Jess, but couldn't finish it without looking at the code from a tutorial followed along. Feels like I forgot everything, but when I look at the code, I understand it. My question is, did this sort of a thing happen when you start? Yeah, a lot. A lot. How do you overcome it? Just go with it. Keep coding and looking at the tutorial, and eventually you'll get the hang of it. Oh, okay, we're starting. So, let's see. I am marching through the branches in a fit of wanderlust to see you in a black hole reaching out for something just silhouettes of neighbors dancing in disgust. Okay. That was the first try. All my money on Raj. You lost. Give me the money. Whoa, finally achieved 480 points watching a stream. New life. As I said before, I'm not a mobile developer, so. Do you touch type? Not sure what is that. Where's the Dino course? What Dino course? Yeah, we'll do more. I think I had. Let me sing in. Just a second. I think I had my old account. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. No, I leave the racetrack. I will create another one. Yeah, join this one. You guys should bet on me. Sure. Join and maybe add your name. I'm not sure if you can change your name. But if you can, do it so we can see who are you. Selling your laptop. Yeah, don't sell it. All right, so whoa. Oh, so you can start whenever you want. Okay, join the race. Today, you people are no longer maggots. Today, you are Marines. You're part of a brotherhood from now on until the day you die. Wherever you are, every Marine is your brother. Most of you will go to Vietnam. Some of you will not come back, but the Marine Corps lives forever. And that means you live forever. Ah, Raj won this time. But we have the same word per minute, so. Official doc for React is really the best. Do I need to learn class-based components? That's an interesting one. They say, I think they say you shouldn't learn class-based components anymore. So focus on hooks, but yeah, maybe listen to them. Imagine losing to a mobile user in Type Racer. Yeah, that will be. All right, let's join the race. 3, 2, 1, go. I had a dream. There was our world, and the world was dark because there weren't any robins, and the robins, what's that, represented love. And for the longest time there was this darkness. Then all of a sudden thousands of robins were set free, and they flew down and brought this blinding light of love. I guess it means that there is trouble until the robins come. Ah, again. Raj won. Well done. Yeah, you're fast. How long are you in web development? 7 to 8 years. I kind of started in 2013, although I knew HTML a bit sooner. But yeah, let's say 7 years. I'll be there in the next race. Okay. Yeah, look at these words per minute. They don't even touch the key. I don't know. Poppers. I'm a millionaire. Yeah, sure. All right. Feel free to ask any questions in the meantime. Yeah, I did something similar as this. I have proved in my own case that if it is of no small benefit on finding oneself in bed in the dark to go over again the imagination, the main outlines of the forms previously studied, or of other noteworthy things conceived by ingenious speculation. And this exercise is entirely to be commended, and it is useful in fixing things in the memory. Okay. Yeah, the link is the same. Well done, Raj. You're better than I am. Yeah, I did something similar in well, one of these one projects. You dedicate your wins to Ivan. Well then, you're fast. Last race, 102. What's my best? Last race, 86. My best is 95. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. So I did. Yeah, this was the projects I was telling about. I didn't know how to do it at the beginning, and then I did it once. It didn't work out. I left it and I did it again the second day. And yeah, you can see that it's pretty similar. Because, well, I copied the design idea. And yeah, this is pretty much the same as this one when it goes. Yeah, if I generate, you can see that it highlights the word, and if you mess up, it says it goes with red. Yeah. All right. Well done, Raj. You're the best. Typer. How good is your computer? Not the best. Not the best. I have a Mac. Let's see about it. 8 gigabytes of RAM, I think, and yeah, you can see here. And the thing is that sometimes it dies in the stream, which is not an optimal thing to do. All right. Any more questions? So we're set. Tomorrow we have context, then we have view, then I'll have the stream on FreeCode Camp, and we'll see how it goes from there. On Thursday, we'll see. Maybe some React project. Let me know if you have any ideas of what projects you'd like to see using context. They should do a React type racer. How many components per minute? Well, I think it depends on the component, right? Yeah. By the way, look what I have. Not sure if you can see. Let's see. Yeah. I have a pack of cards from FreeCode Camp, and they have, not sure if you got it. It's pretty fun. They have different different people on the cards with what they did and when they did it. For example, we have here, let me find him. It was the 3 of something. And let's see if you guys recognize him. Yeah. Do you know this guy? And what he did? His name is Brandon Ike. I think that's how I pronounced his name. Okay. How do you stay productive? I'm so lazy and unproductive, so. Have you ever used Django? Nope. Let's post app ideas in trivia. Do it in suggestions. Cryptocurrency price tracker. That's interesting. Okay, maybe something about SEO and monetizing. Yeah, I'm not the best at SEO, but about monetizing I have some ideas. I know HTML, CSS properly and JavaScript basic. What project should I build for a job app? I posted the link up about the app ideas repository. You can pick from there. He's a grandfather. I think I saw Linus. Nope. Yeah. Brandon Eichen created JavaScript in 1995. If the web can be evolved to include the missing APIs and have better performance, developers won't need to go beyond the web. This is what the quote says on the card. Any sessions coming on SVG and animations? I don't have one planned, but if people want, sure. What will you build in Vue? Whatever you would like me to. Should be a simple project, just an up and going something. You're broke at the moment. Look who's the Joker. Satoshi Nakamoto. And we have another Joker. Let's see who this is. Can't pick the card up. David Heinemeier Hassan. I probably, most likely, mispronounce your name, but he created Ruby on Rails. If you're not working on your best idea right now, you're doing it wrong. That's the quote. That's pretty clever. If you're not working on your best idea right now. Pretty cool. Alright. I will try to keep the streams short so that those who are watching in the future, they won't get bored so fast. Any plans to make a complete web app, including backend, a MERN app? Yes, but first let's cover, well, it's the basic though. I'm more of the front-end guy, but in the future, yes, I want that. Do you know about Framer Motion React? Not a lot. I don't know a lot. I don't have my own card yet. Alright. Yeah, someone said on Twitter, I think, or somewhere I saw, that he wants to do FreeCodeCamp in 21 days. Do you think Node modules is pain and adds more code? It has reduced the efforts of devs, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. Framer created a new cool prototyping tool with animations. Really? Interesting. There are so many things to learn, and some of you are at the beginning and you see all of these things and you have no idea what to do. I tell you that in 7 years you'll feel the same. There are always a lot of things to learn, but what I'll tell you is to try to focus on something, be it front end, back end, maybe go full stack, but I don't know. Full stack, it's still an interesting topic. Yeah, it's not, if you're full stack, you're not very focused, but I think it should work. Stefan on Popper has 22k honor and still hasn't reached Q2. He is Q2. Code Wars. He is Q2. I think the reason is that he doesn't have a lot of Q2 and Q1 problems solved, maybe? Caleb, can you tell us? Are you here? Best React component framework. All of them. A Q1. Yeah, that's interesting though. I know that it depends on what kind of queues you're solving. You get the honor, but you don't get maybe that many experience points or something. Is it full stack like DevOps? Not sure what you mean. Websites for freelancing. I used freelancer.com and Upwork, but it was a few years ago. I'm not sure what are the good ones now. I saw a post with a link. I think Brad posted it. Let's see. On Twitter. Brad. Let's see. Yeah, I think this link. I haven't read it, but I will post it here. And maybe you can find it interesting. Yeah, so 10 unconventional ways. All bosses, family, social media, professional groups, other freelancers, your doctor, or hairdresser or mechanic, your side hustle, your blog, freelancer newsletters, and networking apps. Yeah, interesting. I used Upwork, as I said. I'm not sure how it works nowadays because I haven't been freelancing for a while. I got projects because of my blog and my YouTube channel and my Twitter. I got offers. But yeah. All right. Thank you all for joining. I hope this was useful for you. And I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Which keyboard are you using? I'm using just the Mac keyboard. The good old Mac keyboard. Nothing fancy. Hey Mihai. Hey Mihai, bye Mihai. We're living. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to look into React context. We'll see how that goes. We will fail probably. All right. Take care everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.